This $99 robot really does rock. I've had it running on a demo account for nearly 300 days because we always take the time to test EAs long enough before risking real money. And it's done something I didn't expect. Today, I'm finally putting it on a live account. And there's something about this EA most traders would never expect. Let's take a look. Okay, so let's start by looking at the Dark EA's website. And if we go to the EAs and we select the Dark Titan, what you can see is that there is a fair amount of information on it. And you can look at this, there's backtest, result, etc. But what you can also see is that the Dark Titan is $99 and that's for 5 flexi licenses. So although it's $99, if you think of it as 5 EAs, you're actually only paying less than $20 an EA. So that's very good value. And then if you want 10 flexible licenses, it is $149. Right, I will leave a link to the Dark EA's website down below in the description for you guys as well. Now let's take a quick look at my demo account where I have it running. And what you'll see is that let's go to the account history. Now this account was started on the 3rd of March, right? And today is the 2nd of October. So it's around 7 months. And what we can see is that it's executed a lot of trades, a lot of trade. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to arrange the comments so that you can look at the Dark Titan, because on this demo account I'm running the Dark Gold and the Dark Titan. And by the way, this set file that I'm using in this demo account is available for you to download. With the launch of our new platform, we've put together a huge library of free EAs, set files, collections, and many more resources, especially for our loyal subscribers. So if you like free things, and let's be honest, we all do, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification icon so you know as soon as a new video is released and more free content is uploaded for you. Okay, so let's take a look at the FX Blue track record for this account, and I've got it right here. Now, as you saw, I've got the Dark Gold and the Dark Titan running on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a filter, and what I'm going to do is let's put just the NZD CAD because that's the asset that we are trading the Dark Titan on. And if we filter it, you can see that we still have a very, very smooth balance line. And if we have a look at the equity, what you'll see is that it is very, very close to the balance line. Basically runs right next to it. Now, what is very impressive with this EA, considering the price, is that this is actually a martingale strategy. Let me show you very quickly again the demo account. And what you can see is that if I go to the properties of the Dark Titan, what you'll see is that this is trading a martingale. So no huge drawdowns that you would expect normally from a martingale, which is very, very impressive. Okay, let's go back to our track record very quickly. And what I'm going to show you is we're going to go to the stats. And what we'll see is, again, we've got the filter enabled, as you can see there. It's been running for 290 days. We've got a monthly return of just under 2%, which is absolutely perfect. A really high profit factor of 2.41. But if we go to the charts, what I want to show you, and we go to the profit and loss, the percentage of floating profit and loss, which is the drawdown, what you'll see is that the maximum or the biggest drawdown that we experienced in this account in almost 300 days is less than 0.4%, which is just something I haven't really seen before on a grid martingale. So I'm very, very impressed and very happy with this. Okay, so let's go to our new live account, and I have already installed the Dark Titan. It's ready to go. Algo trading is enabled. Just when you're trading any of the Dark EAs, the other thing you just need to check is that you have allowed DLL imports. That is quite important. Without that, no trades will open. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the backtester. Okay, and I'm going to load the set file that I have created, and I will share the set file with you as well. So let's load it. Here it is here. Here's all my Dark EA set files. It's this one here. And by the way, this is on M30. So it is not what is recommended by the vendor, but it is where I've had the best results. All right, so I've loaded the set file. And what is awesome about this is that I have been running it, as you saw, for almost 300 days, which is a pretty good foretest. So I'm very comfortable putting this onto a live account, but I am still going to run a backtest because we always do. All right, delays I've put on 100 milliseconds. Deposit is 200 and the leverage is 1 to 100. Let's hit start. You can have a look at the graph as it goes. It'll run pretty quickly and you can see that it is pretty smooth. There will be a few drawdowns, which is expected with a grid martingale system or any kind of grid system really. But again, as I said, on the foretest or on my demo account, I didn't actually experience any of these. So it'll be quite interesting to see if my results in this account do match the backtest. Okay, the back test is done, and what we can see is that we did experience a few drawdowns. The last one was kind of at the beginning of this year in March, right? And since then it's been very, very smooth. And what we can see is that we have a very high profit, right? So the account started on 200. The gross profit was $680, which is, huge. Okay, that is in less than 2 years. Our maximum recorded equity drawdown was 31%, which is higher than I would like, but in a live account it's acceptable. Anything under 50% is we're happy with. And as I've said a few times already in this video, based on my forward test, I haven't experienced anything close to this. So it'll be very interesting to see how it performs. Now, one of the reasons for these really impressive results, both on the demo account and on the backtest, is due to the broker that we are trading with. And in this case, it is Black Bull Markets. Now, firstly, Black Bull are a very, very well regulated broker. We have been trading with them for several years now. We have many, many accounts with them, very happy with them, never have any issues with withdrawals. But if we go to the markets, and this is where it's quite important, this is one of the reasons for our results. Let's do a quick search for the Kiwi CAD, and what we can see is that we've got live spread information and it's just 1.1 pips. So especially in a small account, this is absolutely critical. Trading in a small account with large spreads will often mean the difference between making profits and sometimes even blowing the account. So I will leave a link to Black Bull down below in the description if you want to try them out with a demo or a live account. So all I'm going to do is just drag it onto my chart, right? Obviously, first thing you want to make sure is that we are in M30, which we are, and we are on the Kiwi CAD, right? Just go to the inputs, click on load. I'm going to load that same set file that we backtested. Click on OK, give it a second, and what you'll see is that the EA is now attached and it's trading. And that's about it for today. As always, I will leave links to the track record of this new account, the Dark Titan, Black Bull Markets, and our brand new platform below the video. If you have any questions, please let me know down below in the comments. I answer all questions personally. If you'd like to see another of the Dark EAs on a small account, check out this video here. As always, thanks for watching, trade safe, and I'll see you soon.